Good morning. This is Fahmy Hamzi. It's about 8:31 a.m. Um, on Wednesday, 3rd of November, and I was just for a moment checking the other chat room because, as you know, I have. Oh, there we go. Here's that. I usually do more than I want to do. I push myself, and so I've got too many irons in the fire. Okay, welcome. Housekeeping and stuff. Nothing crucial, but webinar for tomorrow was postponed to next Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm not sure. I think it's next week on the version 3.06, 304 on our what's called the happy. I'm not happy. No, it's not happy at all. Are you kidding me? It's HA prop day trading system for NQ. We kind of changed a lot of stuff. You can see we took we're going to give less emphasis on OTF. We still have crucial technology, but that change has gone through, and also HA option is no longer HFT. We clean up the website. FAQs are coming in. We're doing some search engine work. Kind of not changing really the website. Don't have the time. Not a marketing company, but changing a lot of these internals. This page completely will be revamped. This area. But we need to keep continuity. We have no time for design. No, it's just not us. We got trades to do for the options, and we got to watch the system, which has been incredible. But I would say one thing. You're going to see some great stuff next 2 or 3 weeks from us. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. Okay. But whatever you do, make sure please read the disclaimer. Okay. This is crucial to keep us all on the right track and test and use simulators when you come in. Okay. Uh, these meetings are recorded. These meetings are every Wednesday. I'll see if I can extend it because we have a bunch of people in. It's not for a number of weeks to I think end of December. If I can extend it, when you get an email that says join us for this Wednesday meetings, if you already signed up, you don't need to. You're already on the system. System will automatically reminds you 2 days before, 1 day before, and an hour before. Yeah, 4 hours before we got rid of. You're not up anyway at 8:30. Okay, 4 hours before that's not going to be any help versus 1 hour before. So we dropped that, make it 2 days. But you don't need to rejoin. It automatically rolls you over. All right. We have a 2-day FOMC meeting where day 1 was yesterday, day 2 is today. And so fireworks, guys. Fireworks at 2 p.m. Small amount, and then at 2:30. Oh boy. My guess is that we're going to be going a little bit down. He has a history, our beloved and Leonard colleague Jerome Powell has a history of driving this market down. Okay, and if there's a talk of taper, and that's confirmed, it could be a binary trade there. It could explode to the downside. So yeah, it's going to take some incoming. Yeah. Market is not ready. Market has been very happy, go lucky with cheap money. When that changes, there's going to be a violent response. We're short with time of digest as of I think Friday, and we're holding. Window's gone against us a tiny bit, but not tiny, but depends on your perspective. Remember, the points are different. It's the percentages you have to watch because of the scale is changing constantly. We'll see what that goes. ADP came in today. Let's see what that did at 8:15. Okay. No, wait a second. Isn't this up? Well, it's not updated. Yeah, 8:15 today. Oh, it came in at 571. That shouldn't be estimate. Okay. All right. 571 it came in, consensus 400. So this says, yeah, this says if you like ADP, I don't know. This says that they should start the tapering. Yeah, because you're that close to the higher end of the range on the consensus basis, and just a tad over the last month, but it's revised to 523. So Yeah, we're in upward trajectory. Yeah. Listen, it's all about vaccines. Really, get the vaccines behind you. Different ballgame. Okay, what did this do? Let me just take a look quickly. Not that I care, but let's take a look. But remember, housing and auto. That's the mainstay of the U.S. economy. All other things feed through it, if you think about it, from a GDP standpoint. 12.4 mil. Whoa, see that? Yeah. Okay. And 10 mil. Yeah. Yeah, that's picking up a tad. Picking up a tad. Okay, that's good. Okay. Okay, anyways, 13 mil. All right, so some catch up. All right. Then let's go to Friday. Let's go to my favorite day of the month. Honey, this is my favorite day of the month. Yeah, exactly. Hold on. Boom. Balance sheet. No, that's it. Jobless claim. Let's take a quick look. Sorry. And that coffee has not kicked in, guys. Okay. The problem, as I said, I excused myself yesterday. I said, fair disclosure, game 6. My dad was captain of the soccer in his prep school days, but not me. I'm a baseball guy. Baseball has been good to me. Remember Garrett Morris. Okay, 281, 277, 283. Okay. All right, let's go to the big one. The big daddy of them all is Friday morning. And don't forget the rig count. Rig count is coming back to picture now. Don't forget that. We kind of let it go most of last year, but look, it's slowly coming back. Maybe already have already come back if I say it right properly. Okay. Whoa. Hold on. This is gonna be a big bump there. 194 now considers 400 now. Oh God. The market will juice itself up for you. It's like that turkey, It's plump and juicy, and until you take a bite. Yeah, exactly. So be careful there. 425. Participation rate is still low. All right. Well, we're going to be looking at this carefully. Of course, remember, we trade an hour early that day, so be here early. Okay, let's get to PMT quickly. Any questions you may have, please post. Remember, this is a half an hour operation, so we got to do it quickly. Look at timer charts. So Friday goes short, and the market keeps rising. Story of my life recently, yeah. So, am I nervous? Not yet, but I'm getting to. Am I going to put a trade up today? Probably in the afternoon or early. Somewhere around. I mean, I don't want to have a trade going into non-farm. I'm not that stupid, not yet. Even though I live down here in the Trumpkin country, Southwest Florida. Yeah, I haven't been brainwashed to that extent yet. So hold on. But in the let's say between 2:30 and 3:30, I'll make a call. I'll have a trade ready. I'll have a trade ready to go, and boom. Won't be charts or anything. It's just a trade. But none of our bias has been short. I'll set it up like around 11, 12 to before the FOMC. Wait for just the initial results and see. Make a call. Should we put it on or should we put it on like midday tomorrow? I just think these divergences mean we're in trouble to the downside, and if we're this heavy up on the SP2, remember the record of this thing has been incredible. This heavy up, a little divergence there, all-time high. Rendezvous point. The data says, look, 5.13 on the VX spread. I mean, better odds are to be short, not long. I'm not saying long is wrong. I'm just saying better odds are because we don't know. Look at this. Incredible. The aspiration going to 3 sigma like that. When was the last time we did that? So I don't know. We'll see. Let's go back to timer. Okay, we had a kiss, peaked here, CIDF a little bit lower here, but the KISS bounce did not become a cross. Okay, but look at the Breadth Trust and McConnell Slater, both putting in divergences. Now remember, topping is a messy order. It's like topping is like democracy. Down here, when we get to down this level, that's like fascism. It's brutal. Okay, or commies. So this is brutal. This is messy. It'll take a while to work. It won't show its hand. So if you want to give it a political terms, yeah. Democratic versus fascism. So the pressure, yeah, except in economic terms. All right, let's go. Canaries, yeah, I think I look here too. Russell's the all-time. So I think we maybe have a little bit more to go. I don't know. That's my debate, but we're getting there. We're getting there. But I'm not gonna go fight it. If it doesn't work my way, I'll bow out and go back. Keep your ammo dry. Have another fight. You cannot bet the farm. Don't do what I did last February. It was very, very bad. It just pressure on. It turned out to be right, but first few days were extremely wrong, and you get very, very systematically sick. Your body reacts to adrenaline rush. Yeah. To me, that says the bet size is too big for my own fortitude. So SP1 Momo. Momo is low, so that's just giving some signals there. We're okay on the SP1, but look at Momo. Momo's a little bit more short term, and it has not peaked, but it got very close to. We have had decent readings on the weekly 52 weeks high and lows for S&P. I'm saying, yeah, this is high. The lows have picked up a tad. Doesn't mean anything. Look at bigger picture. It's a little bit noisy, but again, not significant yet. What signal we had back in May. And remember, this is ahead 2-3 months, maybe. No more. So we're out of this. To me, we're out of that signal, and we're still revving up. The cheap money. That's what it is. Okay, this is live. This is current data right now. As you know, VIX trades earlier, and I think that's the only one. Yeah. Hopefully, it's on a break here. We'll see. Yeah. And we've been rising up while the market has been rising up a tad. This area, if you take a look at it, and now it's on the mend. We'll see. I don't want it too high. I don't want it too low. Too high is a disaster. Too low is complacency. I want a two-way market so it's tradable. Ideally, SQ not giving us any signal. It has come back up a tad, but it still is below any significant signal level or design. It's near the design level of 150, no question. But I question that design level now that we're registering 170 area. So that's why, in the context of both all-time high and signal channels, you get a better realistic feel, a gut feel what this SQ is. As you know, SQ is a tail risk of out of the money puts for SPX, the big guns, the big contract. So, I mean, one of the places I would like for a market to react and see a stop is I probably could be there today or tomorrow or this week, maybe if we go up. I don't know. We're close. Is 16,000 on S&P on Nasdaq. Why? It's 1, 6, and 7. That's my birth number. I like that 7. 7 is a lucky number. That could be a target. That means the contract would be $340,000, right? It's actually the future times 20. That's the notional. The notional is changing constantly. But let's say 16,000. That's $320,000 contract. It's like trading a $320,000 share, like what do you call it? Buffett's thing, Berkshire Hathaway, on steroids because you're having 49-1 leverage. So again, stock RSI, we've talked about this last few days. And also last week here too. The rendezvous point is coming up. We're up there. All this data says yes, we should go down. Will it go? Will we go down? Not a guarantee. It's the market. We could go in excesses, and market's got more power than you and I combined in terms of liquidity. So be careful on your bet size. The treasuries are pulling back. These are the yields. These are live out of SIBO, and divide us by 10. So it's 1.9, 1.5, and 1.1 interest rates. This is nothing. This is a front end 91 day. Also, more importantly than rate, that pure rate value, look at the shape of this the monthly. These are monthly levels, so keep these targets nearby, especially this one. Monthly level of support and resistance, and it works in that area, as you see, based on what happened the month before. So once we turn into a new month, that these levels are not going to change. So keep an eye on these. Okay. I think you see a big reaction here, but that's you don't need me to tell you that. That's just built in. There should be a big reaction on 10-year today after 2 p.m. Yeah. Let's see. What else do I have for you guys? Okay. Larry's up and down. This is hourly. Yeah. Notice again, we didn't do too bad yesterday, right? Action wise, it's not today. This is yesterday. Okay. And he held up because we were topping. But look what the internals are saying. The volume. If you look at, so we looked at advanced decline, okay, or modified shape and form of it. For example, like here, a little bit more clever way of parsing that data, and then looking at volume. Okay, Nasdaq had a decent up volume, but down volume on S&P, the mainstay of U.S. equities, 80% of it, and of course there's a high correlation because the same names are shared. So, is this reliable? Well, it is and it's not. If you go to daily, let me go there and explain that for you. Some of you have probably done that. These levels are crucial, okay? Especially this type, okay? This type where you go from one end of a scale from negative 90 to plus 90, back to back. Look for those. At least Larry Research, which is run by Paul Desmond, used to be run by Paul. I don't know what he's up to recently. I haven't talked to him in a while. They're down here actually in Florida. The other coast. Yeah, the other coast. Yeah, it's a Atlantic side, but could be called the left coast because the left is over there more than what we have here in the southwest on the Gulf side. But uh, these are the days that are significant when you turn from one to the other, especially in one day or something like this. You go from a couple of days of the 80% or lower and then jump to 90. So these technicians sit there and look for those patterns. This is another one right here. Okay. And typically it says good days are coming after that. Well, not exactly, but we're higher than that level. But to me, that far back, it's noise. It's just randomized that came out through. But your response should be the forward response should be observed. I'd say 3 to 4 weeks. More than that, this is not that kind of predictive value. It could be outlier. So it gets that big and that far out. It's an art reading the statistics there. Okay, at least for this predominant event. Yeah. Yeah. Buying power. This is a little power. I mean, a little write up that Larry had, of course. Peter Cook, or a multifaceted moderator for NQ Room. He I don't know how he does everything. It's beyond me. I thought I was a high achiever, but this guy's just something else. He's Fary on steroids. Let me put it that way. Okay. He programmed this. He did. And the problem isn't the programming that. That's not a problem. And we shared, and I looked at it, I tweaked it just a tad. Not in terms of the core. No. The core, he got it done. No problem. That does not need help. Look where it went long. Yeah. And it's back to long again here. That's the thing I'm worried about. These mechanical systems, as long as they're different, So you're not looking at the same core concept. Again, like let's say you have five, or let's say you have four momentum indicators, okay, and you come back and say all my indicators are looking up. Well, wait a second. If there are any decent momentum indicators, they should be correlated somewhat statistically. So you really have one, not four. The same type of indicators, right? The momentum. Now there could be different quality or timing. Like the people say, MACD is really there, but look at RSI can do, and percent R and various ones. More B percent, Bollinger percent. If you look at these things, what it does versus stock RSI, it'll do. Notice I didn't talk about CI. They're all saying they're looking at almost the same data, predicting almost the same uh, concept. Just one is a little bit better than the other by maybe a bar or two. Oh, that could make a difference. I understand that, but that's what it is. It's not. It's correlated indicator. That's not That's the problem. So you have to count as one, not four. Here's a different animal, and this data comes from TradeStation, and the concept is very, very different. It's buying power. So this is a buying power. Okay, guess what? Buying power. Okay, that is not. Why is it saying that? Why is it one space back? Oh, let's see. Yeah, this is buying power index. Anyhow, I'm sorry. Long story short, this is also pointing up. We look at these just statically, see what they're saying. Same way here. This one, these two. Just looking at overall, without any adjustment, without any uh, additional studies. What does the mechanical system would do? And so forth. It's just buy and buy. So we're a little toppy. We're not finished. We're not dropping. There's no reason for the market to drop yet, but there's some easing off that could be due because of excesses. Okay, let's see. 8:53. Can we finish this in time? Probably the first time. All right, let's go to this chart. I know some of you guys like it. You know where to look. Stock charts, and this is the symbol $ SPX. That's Sierra Papa X-ray Alpha 200 Romeo. You put that up and take a look. I usually go to 125. Yeah, right there for this chart, and as of blowing it up a tad. And this is really look at what kind of divergence we have here. Okay, and we could be coming into a wedge, and you could do that. You could have not just your price go through the wedge, with the high and lows, but also your indicator. So we could be coming here to a wedge here. We'll see which way it breaks. I still maintain that the upside is limited, and there's a more push to the downside if it comes. Here, whereas the catalyst is an issue. And again, we're talking about odds. We were almost, chart-wise, we were almost near perfection where things are. Look at for example Tesla. You see some of these when we go through the scans for our option plays. You look at some of the stuff, it just gets ready to let's do the bubble. Look at that. These are two bubble ones that are going there, like SBox and MDT, and then you get both levels. Okay, you have WBA, VXRT. Are you serious? VXRT? Oh, come on. Hold on, Murray. Hey, I don't want to push the stock, but my Reg FT were in it. Not too bad, but there's not many of us. That's what the chart is saying. I see. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. That's how we look at it. That's how it goes up. So let's see. You guys have a stock on you want me to look at this way? We've never done that before. We should. Yeah. Yeah. This is a powerful tool. This is the one that's getting creamed. This is Galactic, right? Yeah, Virgin Galactic. Yeah. This is look what it did. Although it's saying potentially is flushed out. You see that? It says potentially flushed out with a double bubble there, but we'll see. I mean, it's $90 stock. We're gonna put some small amount of. I would do outright call on that. Any names you guys want me to look at? No. Sorry, I swapped these two. Oh, no, no, sorry. Um, I like to record on this with you guys because that's a good way of looking at the names. Any names? Okay. 8:56. Any questions for me? Again, guys, my excuse is game 6. So, what's your excuse? Yeah, exactly. No. Thank you for attending. Again, these webinars are renewing themselves every week. So, if you sign up once, that's good enough. You don't need to re-sign up. And gives us a chance to get together, record these, and then post it. This should be posted on the YouTube channel right here shortly. No other questions? Good trading. Let me get on the other side. We gotta get our boys ready on for the trading system. And the big news here is that we're going to prop day trading. Okay, that's this is the old OTF. We have some cleanup to do, and of course, mainly we're also updating all of our HAQs. And we're excited about that. Okay. See you guys later. See you next week. Thank you.